Optic Gaming's Halo team has a storied history in the world of competitive Halo tournaments. Since their inception, they have established themselves as one of the most dominant and respected teams in the scene. And with Envy merging together with Optic Gaming in 2021, they eventually formed one of the best lineups in Halo history: Formal, Lucid, Trippy, and APG. In this video, we will go through the remarkable journey of Optic Gaming's success in Halo Infinite thus far, exploring their triumphs, challenges, and the legacy they have built within the Halo competitive landscape. During the HCS Orlando Major, Optic secured the first major win of the Halo Infinite season. With Optic Formal on the squad and the team's chemistry growing, they began to look formidable towards the end of the season. Starting from the group stage, Optic dominated the competition, finishing the group stage flawlessly with a 4-0 record. They secured victories against FaZe Clan, Ascend, Fnatic, and the Chiefs. In the winners bracket quarterfinals, Optic faced Oxygen Esports and swept them comfortably, advancing to the winners bracket semifinals at HCS Orlando. Their next opponent, United, posed a fierce challenge, but Optic proved they were ready for it. They started strong with a dominating 250-67 win in Game 1 Live Fire Stronghold. In Game 2 Slayer, they remained composed and closed it out with a score of 50-41. United fought back with an intense matchup on Bazaar CTF, reducing Optic's lead to 2-1. Optic had to seal the series in Game 4 and prevent United from gaining any momentum. With OTP being their best game mode of the tournament, they closed it out, sending United to the losers bracket. Optic advanced to the winners finals, and they're ready for a rematch against FaZe Clan from the group stage. The winners finals proved to be an easy task for Optic Gaming as they outslayed FaZe throughout the series. They secured 3 consecutive wins, including a 4-0 King of the Hill victory, a 50-44 Slayer battle, and a Game 3 win. After sweeping FaZe, they advanced to the grand finals, set to face off against Cloud9, the most dominant team of the season. Cloud9, with Renegade joining FaZe and Bound replacing his spot, couldn't match their previous dominant roster. Optic Formal led with 29 kills in Game 1, giving Optic a 1-0 lead in the best of 7 grand finals, with a 3-1 scoreline in Enquiries CDF. In Game 2's Slayer, Lucid and Formal's dominance on the map led Optic to victory. With each dropping 15+ kills, Optic secured a 2-0 lead in the series. Cloud9 didn't want to be swept in the grand finals and produced their best performance in the HCS Orlando Major. They comfortably won Map 3 with a 3-0 victory in King of the Hill on Recharge, aiming to bounce back in the series. In a nerve-wracking Game 4 Stronghold matchup, Optic clutched up in the end with a 20-point win, placing them just one map away from becoming the HCS Orlando Major champions.
Formal on the flank. Formal gets the trade, but is it enough? C9 have to make the play on C. Penguin on the flank. APG dealt with by Penguin. Lucid, he gets one as well.
Bound is your last player alive for C9. How does he play this? Optic scoring. Optic from a man disadvantage. Only 5 points away.
Bound can't do anything. He cannot turn a stronghold over, and Optic will win. Game number 4.
Optic displayed determination in the Game 5 Slayer, with Optic dominating the entire game and Formal delivering an impressive stat line of 15 kills and just 4 deaths. They triumphed over Cloud9 in the grand finals, ending the series with a 4-1 win. This victory solidified Optic as the upcoming World Championship favorites, earning them $140,000 and the HCS Orlando trophy.
Of the Halo Championship Series Orlando Major are Optic Gaming.
Optic Gaming entered the Halo World Championship, instilling fear in any potential opponent. They started their tournament run with a comfortable 3-0 sweep in the group stage against Native, Oxygen, and Complexity. In their winners bracket run, they faced off against G1, a team that has shown glimpses of greatness in previous tournaments. However, Optic was determined to claim the World Championship title, and they swiftly stepped to one with a clean 3-0 victory, advancing to the semifinals of the championship. Their next challenge came in the form of the HCS Kansas champions, Sentinels. In an intense Game 1 matchup, Optic displayed their grid and clutch ability, securing a close 3-2 King of the Hill game on Live Fire. With another intense finish in Game 2, Optic closed it out with a scoreline of 50-46, leaving them just one map away from moving on to the winners finals of the Halo World Championship. Riding the wave of momentum, the Green Wall sealed the series with a 2-0 oddball win on Streets, sending Sentinels to the losers bracket to fight for their tournament lives.
Undeniable! Final!
In the winners' finals, Optic found themselves in a rematch situation against Native Red, who had impressively eliminated both Cloud9 and FaZe's clan to reach this stage. With both series ending in an intense 3-2 fashion in favor of Native Red, Optic faced the most formidable opponent of the tournament, but they remained unfazed. Optic displayed their dominance in Game 1, decimating Native Red with a 250-38 stronghold win, earning the respect they deserved. Following this impressive showing, Optic continued their dominance and secured a 2-0 lead in the series with a nail-biting finish in Game 2's layer.
Trippy steps out as he overextended. Here comes two members of Native Red. Struck down to no shields, has to back away.
Oh, legs!
Oh, and Thorne goes down! Formal gets the grenade!
They eventually closed out that series with a King of the Hill win on Recharge, sweeping Native Red and securing their place in the grand finals of the World Championship, eagerly awaiting their final opponent.
The clean sweep!
Cloud9, also sweeping Native Red, advanced to the grand finals, setting up a highly anticipated matchup against Optic Gaming. Cloud9 faced the daunting task of defeating Optic Gaming in 2 best-of-7 series, an incredibly tough challenge against such a formidable opponent. Optic won an intense Game 1 of the grand finals with a 3-2 scoreline. However, Cloud9 seemed to have transformed themselves, dominating the following 4 matches in a comfortable fashion. With a 4-1 win in the first best-of-7 series, Cloud9 aimed to dethrone Optic Gaming by forcing a second series. Everything was now reset to 0. With no winner's bracket advantage for Optic Gaming, the winner of this upcoming series would be crowned the 2022 Halo World Champions. Perhaps this was the wake-up call Optic needed. With pressure mounting, they had to deliver if they wanted to lift the prestigious trophy and claim their 400k winnings. And that's exactly what they did. The Optic Gaming everyone knew and feared emerged in the second best of 7 series. With dominant slaying ability and strategic gameplay, Optic dominated the first 3 games, securing a commanding 3-0 lead in the grand finals and getting just 1 win away from fulfilling their destiny.
A 1v1 for the ages. Stella's there as well. And it looks like Cloud9 have managed to momentarily get scoring on their hands.
But here we go now, BC, look at this, that's gonna be it. C will get converted the last second now. Optic will continue scoring, and they will finish the game!
In the most intense matchup of the grand finals, Optic appeared to be the clear winners. They celebrated prematurely, but eventually closed out the match, causing the green wall to erupt in celebration as they were crowned the 2022 Halo World Champions.
Optic Gaming, the green wall stands tallest. As with just a few moments left,
Wait a second, you're
Wait
one
a
of
second.
APG's headset was off. The game isn't over yet.
there's no way.
Somehow Cloud9, now we can say it, oh my God. It's a premature celebration even on the stage for Optic Gaming. It's the World Championship trophy.
It's been a long, long road for these 4 guys. And just a few weeks after the first champ, Optic Gaming are now champions of the world.
As the first off-season of Halo Infinite unfolded, teams scrambled to make roster changes in an attempt to counter Optic Gaming's dominance and deny their quest for a three-peat. Among the top contenders of the season was FaZe Clan, who formed the formidable alliance with Sentinels and Renegade. With Renegade replacing Lethal and joining forces with Frosty, Snakebite, and Royal 2, FaZe Clan became the team to beat on paper. The stage was set for the second season of Halo Infinite, and the first major event took place in Charlotte. With numerous new rosters in play, uncertainty loomed over the first LAN tournament of the year. Optic Gaming emerged as the frontrunners, finishing the group stage in the first seed with a flawless 3-0 record and securing a spot in the winners bracket. Their journey continued as they faced Shopify Rebellion in the first round, securing a solid 3-1 victory. They carried their momentum into the semifinals, where they dominated G1 with a clean 3-0 sweep. Finally, the much-anticipated matchup against the newly formed FaZe Clan awaited them in the Charlotte Major Winners Finals. The clash between Optic and FaZe ignited a fierce rivalry. FaZe Clan started the series strong, taking a 2-0 lead with a comfortable winning oddball and a nail-biting 50-48 victory in Game 2's Slayer. Despite the odds, Optic showed their resilience as the reigning world champions. They mounted a comeback, winning a hard-fought 4-3 King of the Hill match and a thrilling overtime capture the flag game, tying the series up at 2-2.
Optic! From 2-0 down! To winning 3-2 in overtime!
Determined to complete the reverse sweep, Optic Gaming built a commanding lead in Game 5 Slayer, Trippy's exceptional performance left FaZe Clan scrambling, and Optic closed out the series with a 50-40 win. The reverse sweep against FaZe shifted the series narrative, propelling Optic into the grand finals of the Major as the undisputed top dog in Halo Infinite. After this devastating defeat, FaZe Clan went on to secure a 3-0 sweep against Renegade's former teammates, setting the stage for a grand finals rematch against Optic Gaming, a clash that promised to be one of the greatest of all time. The series commenced with strong holds on live fire, featuring a thrilling back-and-forth battle. FaZe Clan drew first blood, securing a 250-205 victory and taking a 1-0 lead in the series. However, Optic swiftly responded, winning Game 2 and establishing a serious lead after a dominant performance in Game 3 oddball.
FaZe make the play, but it's not enough! Optic holds strong, and Optic will go up 2-1 in the series.
The pendulum swung back in FaZe's favor during an intense King of the Hill matchup. Both teams fiercely contested every second, resulting in a double overtime ending. Capitalizing on Optic's mistakes, FaZe tied the series up at 2-2.
Once again,
Still not
it
over.
feels like it every time.
Still not over,
Clock
by the way.
will be 0. FaZe is still on the hill, still not over. Something about Optic Gaming on Streets King of the Hill. Don't you dare count their chickens before they're hatched. 0 seconds. FaZe
dead for
has to
Optic, by
stay
the
in,
way.
and it's 2 dead for Optic Gaming. Wait.
It's 2 dead for
Not
Optic.
again.
There is no way this is happening. There is no way this is about to happen.
Here he comes. 2 dead still for Optic. Will it be 3 dead? Will it be 3 dead? It's going to be 4 dead!
It's 4 dead!
FaZe does it! They're gonna get this hill! Not over yet! At 0 seconds left! I can't believe it! Not again! They're tied 2-2, and that will be overtime. They jump in right away. The clock won't go. Left here. This could force another overtime. We'll see if anybody jumps in the hill just yet. 2 seconds left. Snakebite tries to get in. 3 dead. Frosty's your last player alive. 0 seconds on the clock. These two teams will
did we
tie.
just see?
It's
It's
gonna
over.
be done.
Maybe it's not over. We should know better than that, Andy.
That's true,
We should
true.
know much better than that after what we just seen.
No, this time it's really over.
FaZe Clan win the game with the most miraculous, incredible, and quite frankly ridiculous comeback.
With Slayer being one of Optic's strong suits, they fought back with a decisive 50-43 victory on live fire, placing them 1 win away from completing the three-peat. The tension reached its peak in Game 6. World Capture the Flag on Argot became a battle of titans. Once again, FaZe displayed their prowess, securing the victory and forcing a thrilling Game 7, exactly what every viewer was pitching for. In the climactic Game 7, Optic and FaZe remained neck and neck, fiercely contesting every second. However, as the clock wound down, Optic rallied, and with a mere 1-point lead in Game 7, triumphed over FaZe Clan. With this victory, they completed the three-peat, solidifying their status as the #1 team in Halo Infinite once again.
3, 2, 1.
Optic are your champions! 1 kill! Game 7! And when one of the greatest series of all time comes to an end,
Optic Gaming approach the trophy.
everybody who's here, you'll witness something special. But Optic Gaming are your Charlotte Major champions!
In what would be their last tournament together as this Core 4 roster, Optic Gaming started off shaky in the group stage at HCS Fort Worth, finishing second place with a 2-1 record. Nonetheless, Optic secured their winner's bracket spot and swept Complexity and FaZe Clan before facing off Space Station in the winner's semifinals. The two top dogs of the tournament had an intense back-and-forth battle. Optic started off hot and gained a 2-game lead in the series. Space Station answered back with 2 of their own, and we have a final Game 5 decider to see who will advance to the winner's finals of the tournament.
Laps did not go well. They need to plan accordingly. Use the grenade you have available, but Formal gets one!
It's all over! Optic Gaming claim the scalp of SSG. They're going to winners finals.
Optic showed their resilience and moved on to sweep Native Red in winners finals, ready for a rematch with Space Station in the grand finals.
Here in Fort Worth.
What a domination from Optic Gaming, 3-0.
The grand finals were a roller coaster of a series. Space Station looked scary, having to win back-to-back best-of-7 series to lift the trophy. They made quick work of Optic in the first series, and with a fast sweep, they reset the bracket and put the pressure on Optic Gaming.
Optic cannot get in position to pull that flag. Stopped on the line. SSG They reset the bracket here in Fort Worth with a dominating 4-0 win.
Optic would go down without a fight. They secure their first win of the grand final with a CTF masterclass performance, followed up by a nail-biting Slayer ending in Game 2.
You can tell just how much this game means to these two teams. It will completely change the direction of this series.
Here comes the push. Formal moves in, Formal gets one, traded out immediately. Trippy has to use that Shroud though to keep himself alive. It's still a 1-kill game. Trippy moves in. Stella, 1v1, won't win it. Trippy comes out on top of the trade again from Eco.
48-47 here, 1 kill separating the two. Avoids the nade bound though, ties it up at 48.
Lucid has the Stalker. Rockets coming up as well. Would be a surprise to see someone grab them.
Look at Penguin. Penguin's going bottom.
Look at the play that he's making. Eco gets one. Penguin gets the prize. Lucid gets one. It's all tied up. 49-49. Trippy wins it. Trippy wins it for Optic.
After Space Station wins Strongholds on Recharge and Optic wins Koth on Livefire, they are now one map away from being crowned champions once again. Space Station flipped the switch and somehow managed to win back-to-back games to tie up the series, leaving everything on the line in a final Game 7 decider.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. When you need someone to perform, when you're under pressure, you need to turn the tides of a performance. You send in Formal.
48 kills here. 1 to go for Optic Gaming.
Lucid with the snipe. Eco peaks. The question is, who wants it for Optic? Of course it's Trippy! One of the greatest series we've seen. The bracket reset at Game 7. But when it's all said and done, Optic answer the questions and return to the top of the mountain. The green wall stands tall once more. Give it up for Optic Gaming, your champions here in Fort Worth.
After a heartbreaking second-place finish in the Halo World Championship in 2023, we've seen a couple of roster changes and Manny second-place finished for Optic for the entirety of the 2024 HCS season. Entering 2025, Optic, with their roster containing Renegade, Formal, Legend, and Bound, triumphed in the very first major of the new season at Arlington.
Go. Guys, they're fast, careful. There's gonna be 2 clear probably. We got 1. Alright, we can maybe push for this camo.
I'll pick out weak crossing.
Top here. Two guys back. We gotta find each other. They're gonna play for Matt, maybe. Top A, 1 shot. Absolute. Careful chasing this. Nice! We need one. Relax. Deep breath, guys, deep breath. Yeah. Nice! Gaming team! Watch out! Two guys flaps. I'm getting better, guys. Guys, gaming! Put your face! Watch out! Watch out, guys!
They even managed to secure the back-to-back after a phenomenal performance at DreamHack.
Last week. 30.
Hills weak, tripping.
Proceeding top.
Loop.
Guys, they have to get in. We get 8 by hill.
Watch out.
Green loop.
You guys, we can know. One shot dead.
See that, guys.
Watch out.
That's huge.
Let's go.
Okay, we're good.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
You did it again, man. Come on, man.
Now, just a few days away from the 2025 World Championship, Optic won the Halo World Championship warm-up tournament last night and are looking to continue their momentum this upcoming weekend to secure the big one. Their synergy and skill helped them to reach new heights of success in Halo Infinite. Optic Gaming's achievements speak for themselves. Their legacy as a formidable team will continue to inspire and captivate fans for years to come. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through Optic Gaming's triumphs. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video and consider subscribing for more weekly content. This was Halo Cloud, and I'll see you soon. Take care.